What is going on, guys? 71 Views here, back with another top 50 list for you guys. This is going to be a 5-part video, as last one I did was on my top 50 best movie moments of 2010s. And now I'm going to talk about my top 50 best movie characters of 2010s. The characters from 2010s that I've connected with, that I've felt a lot of motivated because of the performance, how the character was written, how they were handled in the movies. These are characters that I resonate with a lot with the most throughout the 2010s. And again, similar, I do try my best not to include multiple entries for franchises, though there'll be a couple films, again, there will be a couple films that will have like 2 or 3 entries. Again, I'm trying to be a little more diverse in these lists, but these are the characters that, from my opinion, I resonated most throughout 2010s. Again, this definitely wasn't an easy list to do, so bear with me if some characters did not make the list. So I'm sure you guys don't have more difference than I do. And I hope you guys let me know what would be your favorite movie characters down in the comment section below. Again, this will be a similar 5-part video to my previous videos, so and not be in the bush. Let's get started. Now, I definitely thought a lot what to pick for my number 50, what character was going to pick off this list. I definitely had a lot of different entries, a lot of different characters that I unfortunately had to leave off this spot. Like, there was definitely a lot of difference, but in at the very end, I said that my number 50 favorite movie character, the one that's going to kick off this list, is Tiffany from Silver Linings Playbook. Everybody thinks Playbook is truly a fantastic romance movie, and I was debating right now to put him or Bradley Cooper's character onto this list. But in the end, I just thought Tiffany was the character that I remember really enjoying and liking and appreciating the most. I think a lot of us also definitely did. Jennifer Lawrence's amazing performance. I mean, she won a freaking Oscar in the movie for a freaking reason, and she deserved it. She really makes this really relatable, interesting character. Thought that she really bonds well with Bradley Cooper's character. Again, she does some questionable things of the movie, but you can see why she would do it in the first place. This is why she is who she is. She's a very interesting and likable and little character. Jennifer Lawrence really brings this character to real life, and I love a lot of the moments she has Bradley Cooper throughout the movie. They feel real and authentic. Again, I was choosing between her and Bradley Cooper's character, but I think Tiffany, honestly, was a bit more relatable, so I decided to go with her. Coming in at number 49, we have Luke Hobbs from the Fast and Furious franchise. I knew I was going to include at least someone from the Fast and Furious franchise on this list, honestly, because I pretty much enjoy all the characters from the franchise, like Brian, Mia, and especially Dom, and there have overall been a lot of good characters in this franchise, but in the end, I decided to go with Hobbs, honestly. He's played by the amazing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who pretty much owns this character, who becomes more interesting and likable as the most films go on. Of course, he ended up starting in Fast 5. But in the end, Luke Hobbs made this list. Luke Hobbs makes me because of how much fun and irritating he is as a character. They do get more real stuff to do in late movies, and he does pretty much this moment to show steal in every movies he's been on. So, like, he appeared in Fast 5, and he was kind of the main villain in the movie. He has a great moment with Dom. He appeared a lot in Fast 6. Was definitely, well, he wasn't really much Fast 7. He had a great moment in there as well. Fast 8, he has a really great moment, especially him trying to be a father, and of course he was so popular at the end of putting in his own movie with Jason Statham's character, and he was hilarious and awesome. Like, they do an amazing job with his character as well. Like, the guy, and The Rock is just all around just so likable. He can make any character just a likable presence. Like, I'm sure in some ways you can say kind of might play the same character over again, but I think for here, it's probably my favorite that Ross ever done. He really brings this likable and awesome character. Like, he has a great moment with his characters. It's just and he's just an all-around likable character that has some hilarious moments that can make you smile and laugh. It's just an awesome guy. Now, at number 48, we have Adonis Creed from the Creed movies. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy to put character in 148, but Adonis Creed is still a fantastic character in his art, right? Again, played excellently by Michael B. Jordan. Like, he was definitely great in a lot of movies before this, but this movie really demonstrates him as an amazing actor. Again, playing the son of Apollo Creed, and they do a good job 100% make him feel like he's he's just like his father. He's just someone that wants to just make a name for himself, that wants to not live on the Creed name, and doesn't. He just wants to really make a name for himself, not be tied to his father and all that. And he's someone that has a lot of trouble past, a lot of trouble moments, but I don't think he's really good all around. I mean, he definitely proves that, especially with Rocky. Especially when with Stallone's character Rocky, like, man, it does take a lot of moments to get throughout the movie, and the guy really has a lot of growth between the first movie and the second movie as well. The guy has had an amazing growth as well, especially with relationship with Stallone and Tessa Thompson's character as well, and all the other characters in the movie as well. And Michael B. Jordan really gives a lot of emotion to this character, and that's why I put him on this list. And it's going to be interesting to also see what Michael B. Jordan does as a director with the next Creed movie, which is, I think, he's not going to have Rocky in, unfortunately. But yeah, Adonis Creed, fantastic. Now coming in at number 47, we have Simon from Love, Simon. Now, again, I'm not being pleasantly surprised at how much I really enjoyed Love, Simon when I originally saw it on the screen. And the movie that really does think it's better the more I think about it. I mean, that really honestly gets better the more I think about it, being honest. And so one of the things that makes this so great is definitely Simon as a character. But this, by the way, this also might be was the only movie that I actually enjoyed Nick Robbins as an actor. Honestly, I really wasn't huge on his roles in the previous movie. He was still probably one of the weaker aspects of Dress the World, but here he really shows this emotionally as an actor. This demonstrates he can be a good actor. Actually, he plays a lot of emotion. He's definitely this movie that really asks you to relate to Simon, not really just understanding, and they ask you to relate to a lot of what's going on. It does some pretty bad things to some of his friends, but you can definitely see where he's coming from. You can definitely see why he would do it, but it asks you more to relate to him, not to just feel bad for him, which I actually enjoy about that. And they must overall really display a lot of emotion with this character. Come on, and they even brought acting characters back in the Love Victor series, just basically a spin-off of that show. So I think overall Simon is a very likable, relatable, and engaging character that may not have bad things, but it's just something that really just isn't sure whether or not he wants people to know these gay because he doesn't want things to change. Again, fortunately he's only number 47 on this list, but this is still a fantastic character, and Nick Robinson does a great job playing him. Now at number 46, we have Starr from The Hate You Give. A number that I was really pleasantly surprised at how much I actually really enjoyed this movie. I remember this was the most surprising movie I saw that year because I thought it was going to be just your typical generic AY movie, but ended up being a lot more emotionally impactful than I actually anticipated. Like, really emotionally impactful. Especially with the protest scene, the airport scene in that movie, and of course both characters involved. The character Starr played amazingly by Amanda Steinberg, who I've always enjoyed as an actress, but this movie really demonstrates her talent here. Man. I always thought that she should get an Oscar nomination in this movie because she was that good. Again, she's someone that really wants to prove justice, whether all the Black Lives Matter, all the experiences like her black friend killed, and just not really doing anything about it, don't want to have justice for his friend, and someone that just wants to do that again. And doesn't have a lot of people that want to do with her, and yet she's still trying to prove it. And I think overall that protest scene at Harper's Image really demonstrates why Starr is an amazing character. She's the one that really wants to fight for what's right, and that's what makes her so compelling as a character. At number 45, we have Poe from the Kung Fu Panda franchise. I got another films that really should not be as good as they are, but they end up actually being great films, and definitely some of Pixar's best movies. It's especially on the second one, but honestly all of them might have been great movies, especially the first two ones. And Poe is just an all-around likable character, so at the end of the game, full into all this, yeah, he ends up being just a fun, likable person that he never has all those given for his personality, and he's just a fun, likable guy. Plus, he's also played by Jack Black, and Jack Black can make any character likable. I mean, he's one of the best actors for a freaking reason. Scooter. Poe has an likable presence throughout this movie. He's hilarious, charming, he has a very interesting story and past that you really do connect with. And the guy is just all around likable as hell, funny, great, has a great presence throughout his movies, and he's experienced a lot, and he also really experiences a lot of growth throughout these movies. And I don't know if we're gonna get more kind of movies on after though, but all around, Poe will always be a great character, and that's why he's on this list. Now at number 44, we have Schmidt from the 21 and 22 Jump Street series. Now, I really debated a lot when I put him with Jenko on this list. I knew I'd include at least one of these characters. On this list, again, I didn't want to put like a duo on one spot, though I will have one exception that way on. So I was debating when I put him on Jenko on this list. And I mean, both Jonathan Hill and Jay both were amazing in these movies. They have some of the best chemistry you ever see out of any duo in the 2010s. They were likable, funny, great, yet they had some very heartwarming and emotional moments. They worked so well with each other. And seriously, guys, do another Jump Street movies. These movies, seriously, like, come on, like, seriously, why? But in the end, I decided to just go with Schmidt, honestly. But again, I couldn't easily pass the Jenko, honestly, because they're both equally amazing. Saying I'm going to have to choose one. Again, let me make a couple sessions with multiple characters on this list, and one choice where I decided to put both kids in one spot. Again, just one exception. Schmidt was still a fantastic character, and this is easily my favorite one, just Jonah Hill, because of how funny and also relatable his character is. So that's, I think, why I put his character on this list. Now at number 43, we have Amy from Gone Girl. Amy from Gone Girl. Gone Girl. Again, filling up his White Day Adventure is an incredible work, and I'm very excited to see his next movie finally coming out earlier this year. I think I did also do a ranking of his movies if you want to check those out. I did watch all his movies when this whole quarantine thing started, and yeah, I've got how great a director he is. And what he did with Amy's character here, like, she makes him like a kind of like typical female character. Yeah, what they try to go for with her direction is pretty much example of why she is on this list, because she's basically crazy, and she's basically just get back at her husband for everything she has done and all that. It's just seriously, why did Rosamund Pike win the award Best Actress again? Because seriously. Now at number 42, we have Baymax from Big Hero 6. Like, do you imagine why Baymax is on this list? I mean, the guy is just one of the most adorable and lovable characters you will ever experience while watching a movie. Like, hello, I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. He's just one of those guys that you just want to hug so much and just wants to. He's just so lovable. Like, even, I don't know, when I feel about Big Hero 6, the movie, kind of Baymax was easily the best thing about him. He's one of the most adorable things you will ever freaking see. That's easy why I put him in top 50. But before we do get to number 41, let's discuss 10 characters that I absolutely adore. They just did not quite make the list. Again, these characters aren't really in any particular order, so be surprising. And these are basically 191, but again, these characters aren't really in any particular order. And those characters are Joe from Looper, William Cage, Edge of Tomorrow, Adam Anthony from Enemy, Monsieur from the Grand Budapest Hotel, Gru from the Despicable Me franchise, Dracula from the Hotel Transylvania franchise. That might be a controversial choice, I don't know, some people. Kim Kitaki from Parasite, Rapunzel from Tangled, John from Don John, and lastly on this list, Alice from Still Alice. All fantastic characters in my opinion. They just did not make the list overall, but still worthy and interesting characters nonetheless. And now at number 41, we have the Princess from The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. And this film is just breathtaking and beautiful, and honestly, kind of gets better the more I think about it. Honestly, that princess scene when she runs away, I probably would have put it on my overall top 50 list if I would have seen it again before, because it's just a beautiful, emotionally impactful scene, especially with the unique animation of that movie as a whole. But man, the princess is just a very relatable, engaging, and just interesting character that you just connect with so instantly. Like, this is one of the movies that you just need to see for yourself, so I'm not going to get too much into why I like that, but this character is just beautiful all the way.